Hey friend, I run a business from home and I do it in under 5 hours a week with 3 kids, homeschooling, laundry, and 0 startup money. And before you roll your eyes and scroll, let me say this. I am not a productivity queen. I don't have a nanny. I didn't marry a millionaire. I am a real life crunchy mom who used to feel stuck in survival mode, knowing that God had called me to something more, but not knowing exactly how to do it without losing my peace. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how I structure my week, step by step, and how I built simple systems that are flexible, faith-led, and functional for real life. If you've ever thought, I want to make money from home, but I have absolutely no time, no energy, no money, and no idea where to start, this video is just for you. Why this works, even when life is messy. The first thing I had to let go of was the idea that I needed a perfect schedule to start a business, that I needed to work 20, 30, 40 hours a week, that I needed branding, a logo, a website, childcare, money confidence. And what God showed me was I just needed obedience, not perfection. I started with 2 hours a week and 0 tech skills. And what mattered most was consistency. Showing up for 30 minutes here and there and making sure those minutes actually mattered. You don't need 5 free hours in a row. You just need 5 one-hour blocks or even 10 30-minute blocks where you're laser focused on the exact right things. And that is what I'm going to walk you through now. The exact weekly system, one day at a time, starting with Mondays. I take 30 minutes, I write 1 long form post or video, and this is the foundation. Every week I create 1 piece of deep, helpful content, like this video, and it might be a blog post or a longer Instagram caption or a video like this one. The goal is to answer a real question that your audience has and be generous. Teach what you've learned. For example, one week I explained how I meal prep for our whole family on $100 a week. Another week, maybe you'll break down how you made your first $100 online. You don't need a full website or a studio. You can film with just your phone, like I am right now, and just be real and serve well. Tuesdays, my 30 minutes, I create 1 lead magnet or short form post. A lead magnet is just a helpful freebie people can download in exchange for their email. Think checklists, recipes, guides, a printable that solves a small but very real problem that they have. I create these in Canva, which is free, and I link them into my System.io, also free, platform. And if I don't have a new one to make, I'll use this day to film a short Instagram reel or YouTube short based on Monday's content. Then on Wednesday, I spend 1 hour, emails, funnel checks, follow-ups. This is my CEO hour. I respond to emails or DMs from women who downloaded a freebie or asked a question. I check my System.io dashboard to see who signed up and where they dropped off in my funnel. And funnel, in case you don't know, just means the steps people take after they grab a freebie, like getting a welcome email, a thank you note, or an invite to a course or a group. I also reply to comments or check in with past clients this day. It's low stress, but it's very intentional. And then on Fridays, for 1 hour, I plan the next week. This is where I really set myself up for success. I brainstorm what topic I'll cover on Monday, what questions people are asking, and what's going on in my life that I could share. I also like to glance at my content performance. What worked this week? How many views? What flopped? I jot notes down for next week's long post and then check if I need to schedule anything. If I use a scheduling software like Later or Meta for Facebook and Instagram is free. And then on Saturdays, I take half an hour and I do voice memos and coaching. This is a soft, gentle work block. I reply to voice memos, check in with coaching clients, or follow up with someone who's asked about services. Some weeks I do nothing here. Some weeks I have a few Voxer messages to answer, but I always try to wrap up the week with connection, not hustle. So let me walk you through the 3 tools that I use every single week to run my business, and every single one of them are free or have a free plan, and none of them are super techy or confusing. Number 1 is System.io. This is my all-in-one platform that I use to collect emails when someone downloads one of my freebies, to send automated emails like a welcome message or a follow-up, to build landing pages. And these are little web pages where I host a freebie or a link to book a call. I can create basic sales funnels. That just means that there's a series of steps that people go through after signing up, like getting a thank you email, sending an invite, watching a webinar, etc. And what I love about System.io is that it replaces 4 to 5 other tools. I don't need ConvertKit, Teachable, Lead Pages, all these others. This one does everything, and I can use it completely free until you grow bigger. And that is a huge deal when you're starting from zero. My second key tool would be either Meta or Later.com. Later is a scheduling app that I use to schedule all of my Instagram posts. It lets me write captions ahead of time, upload reels, stories, carousels from my computer or my phone, see a visual calendar so I can plan what my feed will look like. I can auto post my content so I'm not glued to my phone at 7 p.m. trying to post something between bedtime and dishes. And there is a free plan. Even with the limit on posts per month, it's been more than enough for me. And I love that I can batch everything on Friday and forget about it for the rest of the week. I'm transitioning into Meta. I didn't want to learn it. It's a little confusing, but it is free and higher capacity. So take that as you will. And then my last one would be Canva. Canva's where I design literally everything. And I am not a graphic designer. I use it to make my PDFs, freebies, checklists, and worksheets. I design Instagram reels, covers, carousel graphics. I create email headers and even my simple logo. I edit short form video clips with text overlays. And you can get started with a free account and access to thousands of templates. And I like to save my go-to styles and colors so that everything looks on brand for me without spending forever making it pretty. And between these 3 tools, System.io, Later, Meta, and Canva, I have everything that I need to run a simple, clean business that looks professional, runs smoothly, and doesn't cost a dime up front. And mama, let me tell you, you do not need more training. You do not need to work 40 hours a week. You need a system that fits your life in your season right now. This system has let me show up for my kids and still make income from home without getting burnt out or feeling guilty. And if I can do this, so can you. I put together a freebie downloadable version of my weekly system with clickable links, sample time blocks, and prompts to build your own version. You can grab it in the description below. And if you want more simple strategies like this, just make sure to subscribe. Every single week, I drop a new video that helps moms like you build a business that blesses your families. We'll see you next time.